Okay. Okay, so we are back from work. One thing about this place is, in as much as it has some advantage, the other disadvantages is when you get back from work, you're on your own again. Yes, they're kids, but they still have their own things going on. We don't have any house help, so you at least we have a few what do you call it, leftovers to eat. But if it's matter of taking care of the dishes, cleaning, arranging stuff, I still have to do it, or they have to do it. But since I'm the one available now, it's only two things. He said I do it, or I let it accumulate. So what do I do? Since I came back late from work, right now, just a few shopping, arrange, and see how the night goes. Hapa tuna wafanyikazi, sisi ndio wafanyikazi. So let me start. This is my golden cup for morning tea. Hey, good evening, good evening. It's time to keep away what I bought. Like I was saying, over here we don't have house help. We are our own house help. So are you the type that like white eggs or cage-free eggs? I like the brown eggs. Somebody asked me a question about clothes. Maybe I'll talk about that another time. I like this. I like bananas when they already have dots. So when shopping, I get the one that is almost ripe, so that the dots can form real fast. It's flu season, so try to get some oranges. If you're in an area where you're not buying oranges, please be grateful. There was an advert like, my kids love this bread. They don't have specific things, like they keep changing, but this bread was like buy one get one free, but the price of one is like for two bread. So now we have Guys, look at this. Someone, that's all they left in the fridge. Those who are saying kids are coming back, I know my Kenyan people are saying the way kids are finishing everything. So somebody drank juice and that's all that was kept. Okay, I guess I'll finish it if they were waiting for the last bit. Sometimes you find an empty an empty bottle of either milk or juice. I think they just leave a little bit like this so that the next person can finish and trash it. I wonder what's so heavy in just trashing. Anyway, good evening. So there is one thing that I want to say about dressing. Somebody told me like, hey, how are you managing to do live every day? They're scared about showing up with either the same dress or the same pants, the same tops after a week or two or even the following week. Remember, when buying clothes, sometimes you buy clothes and there are those you find comfortable to put on like almost every week. You wash and reuse, you wash and reuse. Me, I like reusing, and I don't like again shopping for the clothes because you find the tops are easy to buy, but down here it's not easy to even get the right size. So let me tell you, if you have a mission, the reason why I'm talking about the clothing right now, if you have a mission and you are overthinking like, hey, you don't want to show up every day with the same type of clothes, or you just don't want people to speak about you repeating the clothes over and over, you are killing your mission. Use what you have, do with what you have. Don't focus on what other people will say, because you can't change clothes and not show up with them like for the sake of the camera. I know I have other friends and relatives that say that I repeat the clothes too much, but that's me. Example, this today is the 30th. I started doing random lives consistently from September 1st. So let's say September 1st up to today. Those are roughly 60 days. So do you want to tell me that I'll be getting new clothes every time, every day to cater for all the days for the year? Let's say like now someone decides to be showing up every day live. No, it's going to be expensive on your end. So use what you have. That's why I think also maybe some comedians have like a uniform of what they know, like this is my identity, and they keep up showing with the same uniform to avoid those issues. Maybe if you feel uncomfortable showing up with their rewinded clothes or with their rewashed clothes, try to find your identity for showing up. It can be a cloth, it can be pants, top, or it can be whatever makes you comfortable. But on my end, I won't recommend you to limit yourself, to not show up for what you feel like you want to try because you think that you have limited clothes to put on. So, clothing. Don't stop your mission because you feel like you're repeating the same clothes over and over. Like on my end, the pants example, they are very old and I like them because they are comfortable. I go with them to work. So sometimes I change the top. Sometimes, you mix and match. So long as you're comfortable and you're not walking naked. If some people walking naked is part of their work, but then if depending on what you want to do, so long as you're comfortable and covering yourself, I think that's all you need. So this evening, all I can say is don't let yourself be limited because you're overthinking. Don't let your mission don't delay your mission because you feel like you have inadequate items to get started. Use what you have. It doesn't matter what it is. Let's say today, example, you want to start maybe live the way I'm doing, and you feel like, oh, I have to have a perfect camera, or there's this camera I saw, I think it's the one that is giving the best quality pictures, oh, and it's cost such and such. I'll only start when I get this camera. Now you're putting yourself with some limitation, like, hey, until you get this camera is when you start your mission. Remember, you don't even, maybe that time you don't even have that cash to get the camera that you're envisioning or you are longing for. So you will be delaying yourself a couple of months or years back. Use what you have. Even if it is just a dim phone, just get started with what you have. Use what you have, get started, because you'll realize the more you do something, the more you work on something, the better you become. Uh, it gives you also new ideas. So I learned, there are some things I learned the hard way, but some of them I struggled to work on. And even these lives I'm doing, me, I never used to speak in front of people. I never used to like speaking English. So whoever is judging my English, I wish you knew. My brother can tell you, I wish you knew. I've come a long way with what I'm saying, what is coming from my mouth right now. So basically what I'm just trying to say is to encourage you who is still doubting yourself and you have a mission. It doesn't have to be live. Be it maybe you're thinking of a business idea, or be it like you wanted to start painting houses, or you wanted to start helping people fix their yard, or you wanted to do a side business of maybe Uber, or you wanted to be helping people clean their houses during the weekend. Make a plan, just write it down and see, like, what do I have right now to get started. Example, even if it's cleaning the houses over the weekend, the least you can do right now is to advertise yourself in the WhatsApp groups and Facebook pages and say, hey, I'm available weekend. Is there anybody who needs help with decluttering their house or cleaning what you are comfortable with? Let's say you like cleaning bathrooms, or you like cleaning toilets, or you're specializing in making bathrooms and toilets white, and you have maybe a bleach and a bucket and just something to scrub. Go advertise yourself with that. That's all you have. You don't have to clean the whole house. You can specialize on, like, hey, I'm the best I'm the best cleaner. I'm the best whatever. I do the best cleaning the toilets, the bathrooms, and then that's how you'll start selling yourself. People will know you for cleaning bathrooms and making them white, and the toilets. And by that, that's how you'll start getting your referrals. Then in the process, once you start getting the payments, you'll be able to buy the proper equipment that you need to continue your cleaning business. So you can start just by cleaning bathrooms, then you move to the toilet, so you do both, and then you find people to help you even clean the whole house. But don't say, like, until I buy this, until I buy that, that's when I'll start my cleaning business. No, you'll be delaying yourself. Let's say you love yard work and you've been thinking of yard work business, and all you have is maybe a slasher or a lawnmower and maybe an edger. Or maybe you don't have an edger. You can Google on apps, different apps, to look for even a used one to get started with, so that you advertise even in your small group, like, hey, I can help with mowing. You can make simple business cards. You can just do a printed version and walk around your neighborhood where you live, put the papers, put your message out there, and get started with what you have. Maybe you can say, hey, I'm available, I can do this for half a discount, just to get yourself out there so that people can get to know you. Then with time, you'll buy the proper equipment, you even buy the trailer to carry other lawnmower stuff, and that's how you'll make the little extra, or your business will get started just by that. Another example, I would say, for men, maybe quick money. More so even for teenagers. Example, my son, he does hair. He learned how to cut his hair. So he started with a simple, how do you call, whatever, shaver, whatever. I think there is a right name. And then now he has a page. He has a WhatsApp, not WhatsApp, Instagram page, where he advertises his work and cuts people's hair at a discounted rate. Then he started buying additional equipment that way. So I'm imagining, I'm seeing how he's transitioning and he's getting a little extra for extra stuff that he needs. I think that, to me, I can see the growth, I can see the determination, I can see how he just started with one equipment and now trying to build up. So and that is instant money right there. There are some jobs people despise, but those are the quickest way to get money. Example, like when you shave your head, you shave here, you will rarely find someone running away with your money. Even the people fixing hair and fixing other stuff, those are the quickest ways of getting money. Like, you really need that money, that can be an easy side hustle or just a regular full-time job that someone can do. I was just giving like um, just a few side hustle options that can get you started, and with time maybe they can be your major business. What I know, in the current world, we are not supposed to despise any kind of job. Remember, long back then we wanted to be doctors, pilots, I don't know what, lawyers. But right now, if you can see, the stress level is just on the finances. What can bring food on your table? We have to think wide. We don't have to like lock ourselves like, hey, I studied this and this, and I'm really trying to get a job on this and this area. If it's not working, don't just try to get out of that um, mindset whereby if you don't get the kind of work you studied for, then you feel like nothing is working for you in this world. Don't. Yes, we went to school. Yes, we have the certificate. Yes, we have things going on. Yes, you've submitted 1,000 resumes or CVs to different organizations. But if the door is not opened yet, reset. Look for the quickest way you can help substitute your income in order to get going. Do not discriminate on any job. That's my advice for the end month, because I know, example, right now the month is coming to an end. We have expenses and bills to take care of, but how are we going to take care of them if we've been looking for employment and no job is coming forth? How are we going to pay our bills, and we have the school loans and we have everything going on and there is no single income? We have to look for the quickest way to get started. Look for those kind of things you don't even need a capital to start. Volunteer in some cases so that you show up and help. You can even say, hey, this is another good example. You can volunteer and just say, hey, I can volunteer my time, maybe 15 hours a week to help. That is after identifying maybe an organization or an activity you are interested in that you really want to master. And through volunteering, that way you learn a thing or two, and then you can be absorbed to get to work with those people in an easy way. So people, it's time to think smart. It's time to get out of our I won't say comfortable zone, because it's not comfortable. It's time to make ourselves extra uncomfortable if what you're looking for is not coming along, so that at least you can get started. On the other flip of the side, other people are doing okay. There are people who are not struggling. There are people who are not even understanding when you say things are tough. This is their season. This is their season to shine. So just know that it's never the same everywhere. This is the time other people are crying. This is the time other people are also happy that, hey, finally God has done for them something. So, hi Rogers. Thank you for watching. Thanks all who are watching. And it's nighttime. It's 8:20. I have to get going. I have to get let me see. This was just a random video, but I hope the little tips will help someone to get started, to get going. Otherwise, that's it for right now. Till next video, bye for now.